Greetings and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm delighted this week because I have news. I noticed I have a number of new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and welcome to this channel. Let us share, probably where possible, let us share our experiences too as caregivers, as family members of the people who are in recovery, and people who are walking this journey. Let's walk together. Thank you once again to my new subscribers. Let us grow this channel together so that we can encourage one another in this journey. So the weather in Nairobi is, the temperatures are now dipping. It's getting a bit chilly by the day. So that gives us a chance to go back and look for our warm clothes, wherever they are, we had stored them, and put them on. Normally, most of the times, actually, the greater part of the year, we are mostly dressed in light cotton wear. And when the cold season comes, which will be on for about 2 months, then we have an opportunity to put on our warm clothing again. Yeah, some of the warm clothing can be very fashionable, but at times the warm clothing looks very odd when you put them on when it is hot and sunny. So last Saturday, I was privileged to have an opportunity to join other chaplains from my area of jurisdiction. We made a visit to a major teaching and referral hospital near my residential area. It is about 12 kilometers from where I live. That is the Kenyatta University Teaching and Referral Hospital. There were a total of 97 of us there who are on a mission to go and encourage people in recovery in that hospital, to give them hope and to pray with them. We also carried a few donations to support them in their healing journey. I had an opportunity, I made actually a specific request to be assigned in the oncology department. And I went there with the two of my colleagues. And it was a very humbling experience to be with people who are going through, partly because we don't always share similar journeys, exactly similar journeys or experiences, but they were encouraged when I got there, and felt motivated when I told them I'm one of them. I've had an experience with the chemotherapy because some of them were had their chemo sessions ongoing during our visit. They were very encouraged to see me there, walking with my crutch and telling them I've been there. And I really encouraged them. And they were, by the time I left, they were very, very encouraged and full of hope of healing, and at least knowing that their ailment is going to go into remission, and they are going to be well again and be able to perform some duties in their daily activities. So that again gave me something that I felt I needed to talk about on this journey of healing, prayer, healing, and faith. This is the role that family members really play in the journey of a family member or a friend who is in recovery. I would encourage and urge family members, really, family support is really crucial. It's a crucial item in anyone's recovery, no matter what. Surround your people, surround your recovering people with love. Smother them with love. Hold and hug them with love. Serve them with love. Lift them or hold their hand with love. Protect them jealously. Protect your people from negative people. Protect them from negative speech. Protect them from negative talk. There are those who visit, come to see you in hospital, and go back and start talking, having negative thoughts like, the way I saw that person, I wonder if they are really going to make it through the night, or I wonder if they're going to even make it to the end of the week. So why did you go there if you didn't go to visit, to encourage somebody? Why did you go to see this recovering person when you're so full of negative thoughts? It's better to stay away if you feel like you have no positive message for a person who is recovering. Are you God? It's only God who knows what time and day we are going to come to this world. It's God, Almighty God, our Creator, who knows what time and day we are going to exit in this world and how we exit this world. Some even, especially for the people who end up with anemic conditions, even like me, who had to keep buying blood every now and then. For me, it didn't happen to me, but there are those ones who end up talking about things like, oh, I think this must be some demonic or satanic illness, because where is this person not having blood? They get blood transfusions, they are given blood building medications, and they never building their blood. Those are just circumstances. Losing a lot of blood and building back that blood is not easy. Like for me, I really struggled. I struggled and researched on the internet until I came across the trick of boiling beetroot, because I could not tolerate eating raw beetroot, whether in form of juice. In the form of juice, you don't really get enough of that beetroot that you need. Even if you put it in your vegetable plate, it does not build up your blood. But try boiling vegetables, like probably you'd boil carrots, only that beetroots take a long time to boil. If you chop them up and into, maybe you dice them and boil them, depending on your preference, you can, or doctor's orders, you may add in a little salt just to give them taste. But for me, I prefer just to boil and eat them without. And I add them now to my raw vegetables. And that way I find it very palatable. And that is how I manage to build my blood to a level that I no longer need any blood building medication. I'm done with blood transfusions. So back again to my personal healing journey. My stay now at the hospital was sufficient as per the doctor's recommendations. So on the day of my exit from the hospital, all the hospital procedures having been completed, and Monica faced with a huge medical bill. At this point, I even had to sell my car to pay for the bill. Cancer can really financially, not can, but it drains financially, it drains. So after we cleared the medical bills and all procedures done and completed, I was wheeled by the two muscular hospital orderlies and a nurse to the vehicle that was to take me back home. And because of my situation of my illness, my bones were still very soft. They had not recovered yet. Remember, I had stopped my chemotherapy, meaning I had stopped my chemotherapy for about 5 weeks. I had stopped my chemotherapy, so I was back like at the beginning. So my bones were very soft, very spongy. And I had to be handled with care, just like the way you'd handle eggs, actually. If you just squeeze a bit, an egg cracks. And that was the status of my body at that time. So they carefully put me into the vehicle that was taking me home. And once home, at my home, again, it was a mammoth task getting me out of that vehicle, because my knee was still very stiff. So even with the physiotherapy sessions that I had done at the hospital, the knee was still very stiff. I could not bend it. So I actually looked like those cartoon characters that you see probably after an accident or a fall or a big fight with somebody, and he's all bandaged. Even the knees, one knee is stiff and one knee is bent, and he's on a wheelchair. Actually, I look like that cartoon character. So with a lot of care and love from my family members and the caregiver that we had engaged, I was transferred from the vehicle onto my bed. The bed had earlier been prepared with a lot of care and equipped with an air mattress to help me with, also so that my soft bones would not get any more injuries. And also because I was going to be in bed for a long time, so that was also going to help me not to get any bed sores or my bed rashes turning into bed sores. So even for me, for sure, after God, my family and friends played a very, very big role in my journey into recovery. They were there for me. They showed me love. They did everything they had to offer me to help me in my recovery. I remember my nephew would always come and tell me, "Auntie, you know what? Auntie, your job now is just to be ill. Just be comfortable with your status of illness. Just be comfortable. Don't worry about it. It is us who are worrying about your status, not you. Don't worry. We are there for you. You just be there. Be calm." And those were lots of encouraging words. My little grandson, whom I was living with at that time, would always come and plant a kiss on my hands because he could not reach my face. and he was no longer allowed to climb onto my bed. And I would look at him and I would feel like, oh, this is the angel of God touching me. All those small little things play a major role in recovery. So, family members, be there for your people. Whether they were kind and good to you before their illnesses, please just be there. Do it for God. Don't do it for yourself. Don't do it for anybody. Just work and work like I am working. This is my duty. I'm doing for God. Don't do it for anybody, please. That's all I have for today for you. And before I finish, also, thank you, my subscriber who made a comment about my crutches and requested if I can do a video about me getting along on my new crutches. Normally, I feel myself alone. At 60 plus, I'm trying my very best, and also soon I will be blessed with what do you call it, a camera holder. Right now, I use I've forgotten the name of this thing. Yeah, but also probably during the school holidays, I will ask one of my neighbors' children to film me walking in my new crutches. And thank you very much for your comment. Sometimes I delay because I still struggle with these YouTube things. I'm learning step by step. So continue watching my channel, my videos, please. Recommend my channel to family members and friends. Share it. And let me hear also what you have to say. What do you have to share with us on this channel? Bye. Until next time.